Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. We're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys Nuzlocke Challenge part number 9. And we are ready to finally face the Elite Four. Now, the thing is, as you guys know, we lost 4 Pokemon in this run. We lost a few. So let's just go through them. Let's give them their ode, so to speak. Just gotta expand this a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Hopefully the sound's not too loud. I tried to re-edit that again. It always fucks up. We also have a new team, as you guys can see. Well, not a totally new team, but we did end up adding the Dragonite to our team. So let's see. Move Pokemon. Yeah. So we ended up losing Cryptic, the level 23 Pidgeotto on the SSN to a Tentacool, Poison, Confusion, Debauchery. Then we lost Brick the Butterfree at level 35. I forget where did we lose Brick again? We lost Brick to something foolish. We of course lost the second artist, the Gyarados at level 42 to our rival in Silph Co. That was very, very annoying. That. And then we exchanged, of course, we exchanged Gyarados for Lapras. Then we exchanged Raticate for Gengar, and then we got, and of course we lost Bernice. Here, just grinding. To nothing crazy, just some sped up grinding at the end of the last stream. Right when we were, as you can see, level 52, we were grinding up. We were getting ready to fucking face the Elite Four in last stream. I was totally confident to go into with just a few more levels, which we did get a few more levels under our belt. I was going to be ready to go to the Elite Four in a few more levels with Primate, but unfortunately lost them to tomfoolery. As you can see, these are all the Pokemon we did manage to catch at the very end of our run here. And yeah, so is what it is. We didn't actually end up catching anything in the power plant, unfortunately. There was a self-destruction thing that sort of went down. So yeah, so we didn't actually end up with anything in there. Anyways, so now as you can tell, we got ourselves a Dragonite. Now the way we got ourselves our Bernice Dragonite, Bernice the second in lieu of that. So a hardy nature and all that fun jazz. It was very annoying training up Bernice here. You get him at about level 24, 25 from Celadon Game Corner. That's what we did. We saved it. We were tossing between the Eevee and the Dragonair, or the Dragonite. And I said, okay, I don't really need a water type. I don't need a fire type. And Jolteon, while useful, I don't think realistically versus a Dragonite, right? So, unfortunately, when I looked up the moveset, since we're not eligible to buy TMs that we didn't already previously own and haven't been used, I couldn't buy Hyper Beam the TM, so I had to train up Bernice as a Dratini basically this entire time. So that was incredibly annoying. But it worked out. Yeah. And then, I'm not going to lie to you guys, then at the very end, I sort of cheated for the last few levels. Like, I trained up Dratini to about, I used the same program that allows me to get Golem and Gengar. I just wanted to get this Nuzlocke is so close to finishing and I have the day off. So I was about at, my Dratini was like level 44, I think, 44, 45. And then everybody else was already trained up. And yeah, so I used up my rare candies. And then I knew that Dratini got Hyper Beam at like level 56, 57. So I looked it up and I said perfect. And just did a quick thing there. But I taught him Fly, Dragon Claw, and Shockwave. Because Shockwave was the only TM I had left. That was use of anything really. I suppose I could have taught him Surf, but it is what it is. So, with that being said, yeah, my entire intention was to train up Dratini to that level and go forward. So everybody's about anywhere from 55 to like 58. So, with that being said, I think, yeah, but let's start with Artist's Third. Let's just jump right into it. So you guys can see the lineup. You see what we got. Let's dive right into this. It's Lorelei time. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha 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 ha, you ready? Oh, I'm ready to tango. Oh yeah. Let's go. Alright, so we're used to this at Elite Four, of course. Shouldn't be too many surprises. We're going to go straight. Now, the reason we're not using Artist, the reason we're not using Venusaur right out of the gate, which might be a great idea, is due to the fact that Ice is going to be super effective. And the thing is, both Ice and Water attacks that Lorelei has, of course, are going to be not very effective against my bulky Artist the Third. Artist the Third also has Thunderbolt, which is super effective against 4 out of 5 of her team, so it just made the most sense. Going for the Protect. So we defeated the Dewgong without a very little issue. Safeguard, of course, is kind of annoying, but it's not really going to affect much. Going to be able to Thunderbolt. We have plenty of Elixirs and Ethers, so I'm not worried about running out of PP on anything. Now, Slowbro is quite bulky, so I think it's going to take probably 3 Thunderbolts. No? Oh, wow. I thought it was much more bulky than that. Oh, and now we have a yawn problem. So the problem with that, I really don't want to be put to sleep. I can take some hits. I think we're fine. Okay, used a full restore. Maybe should have switched out. That was my chance to switch out into, probably into Venusaur or something. Okay, so we'll do the attack. And then Paralyze. There we go. But I fell asleep, of course. Now in these games, you can't use the Pokeflute, can ya? I don't believe so. Use. Oh, I can! Perfect. In some games, I think there's a game where you can't use the Pokeflute to wake up your Pokemon anymore, like at Constant Awakening. Perfect. And now we'll take the Surf for very little damage. And use another Thunderbolt. Okay, so we took a little bit of a hit there. Probably should have switched. Probably should have switched. No big deal, no big deal. Okay, the Jinx is coming out next, right? Okay, so Jinx versus me. I'm gonna go with the Stab Surf, actually. Yeah, that might have been... Oh, and Lovely Kiss. Sleep again. Okay. Now, I don't want to switch out into anybody, because everybody there just gets scary. So let's use the Pokeflute. We'll just keep waking him up. Come on, Artist the Third. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. We awoke. Used Attract. That's a bit of an issue. Yeah, the falling in love thing is annoying as hell. Fell in love. Alright. Let's just try a Thunderbolt. Just to see. It might do better damage. I don't know. I don't think so. Not with Stab, but... Oh, it was a crit, though. So, alright. So we're not asleep. The Attract, of course, doesn't affect us here. And now, finally, the Lapras is the last one left. It's Lapras versus Lapras. The difference is, I have Thunderbolt. Now, I think she has Perish Song. Oh, Confuse Ray. Well, that's just irritating, that. Alright, let's try a Body Slam, and I'll tell you why, because I don't want him to use the potion. Ah, shit. Put myself in confusion. Body Slam. And now I'm the one paralyzed. That's just irritating, that. Screw it, let's try a Thunderbolt. Alright, Body slam. Just confused. And I'm paralyzed and can't move. Okay, so this is getting a little dangerous. It's getting a little dangerous. I actually think we... Do we full restore or do we switch? Who would we switch to? Who would we switch to? Everybody's affected by water and ice. I wouldn't want to bet on Venusaur. Why don't we try a full restore? There we go. It'll get rid of the paralysis and gets rid of the... And here comes another body slam. Now I should be able to do you. Bam. And it got rid of the confusion as well. Now, assuming I don't get paralyzed here. Oh, here comes a berry. Citrus berry? Yep, didn't expect that actually. But one Thunderbolt maybe should be enough at this range. Maybe. Yes! Got it. So we only had to use one full restore thus far against, against one Elite Four member. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Tengol is in here and says, "Hey man, how are you? Hey, how you doing? I'm not doing too bad. How are you doing? How are you doing?" Let's see. For this particular instance, against a fighting type gym. Yeah, I say we with Onyx should be able to. You'd think we'd be able to psychic the ass out of the Onyx. Let's see. Let's keep Lapras out, actually. Against Bruno. Let's keep Lapras out. Bruno of the Elite Four. Tangola said, "Damn, man, that team is looking good." Well, it is a pretty solid team. It is a pretty solid team. We got ourselves with a pretty solid team here. Going in hot up against Bruno. Starts off, of course, with the Onyx. That was just a little concerning, so, like, I wasn't sure how to start that off. I was thinking starting off with Gengar, because, of course, Psychic, but just wanted to take care of the Onyx right out of the gate. So it depends on what we switch to, because Fighting and Ice, they don't make good bedfellows. So who are we starting with? Hitmonchan. I'm going to assume a Thunder Punch is incoming. And if a Thunder Punch is incoming, that might be Bernice's time to shine. Nah, we'll switch into Cryptic the second. Yeah, the team is looking pretty solid. The team is pretty solid. Let's see. Oh, Rock Tomb. I did not expect Rock Tomb. Now my speed fell. I don't really like that. And we get the Psychic should one-shot. Oh, damn. Rock Tomb missed, thankfully. Now I know what's going to happen here. Yep. A full restore. Okay, that's fine. We'll use Strength and then Psychic then. It's all good. Instead of wasting our Psychics. There we go. So we got rid of the Hitmonchan. Now I don't know what the Hitmonlee has that can affect us. Once again, we haven't been foresighted or anything, but our speed is down. Here comes the other Onyx. Now, can't Earthquake me, so why don't we just try a Psychic? Not quite enough, and here comes the Iron Tail. My defense fell that time. I don't really like that, that's for sure. Yeah. That's what I was worried about. I thought about switching there. See, now I'm at half health. The problem is, it's the health. It's the amount of health. Machamp. What's Machamp gonna actually do to me? What's he got? Rock Slide, probably? Let's Psychic Blast him. Let's Psychic Blast him. Okay, down to the red. Use Scary Face, but the attack missed. And you have a, let me guess, a citrus berry? Yep, that's actually good for us. That means no healing, no full restore. We take out the Machamp. All that's left is a Hitmonlee. I'm pretty sure with a high roll we should be able to do this. Tengola says Gengar should sweep this. Just not strong enough on the special attack. I don't think I have a great nature on my special attack. And also I don't get stabbed from Psychic, of course. So, oh man, just like the Hitmonchan there. Oh, Foresight. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Shouldn't be faster than me, though. He's going to use the full restore. We go Strength and Psychic. So, even though he finally hit me with the Foresight... Yeah, it can't be... He doesn't have a priority move, so boom. Yeah. Alright, alright. Pretty cool. Yeah, Gengar should have swept that easier. There's just a lack of special attacking power, I think, on Gengar. Gengar's usually OP, but this particular Gengar isn't the best. Lonely natured. Special attack is still almost 200, so I don't really get the problem. Wow, almost 200. Holy shit. Oh, my defense sucks, though. My health ain't great, and my defense sucks. So, yeah. I did try to do some EV training later on in the game, just a little bit. I didn't think it had risen that much, but... Okay, so our next challenge is Agatha. Agatha. Okay. Another one that it's sort of like, okay, so... Here's the thing. Agatha's Gengars and shit, they also, I don't know. Do I really trust my special defense against their special defense? It seems like a dangerous... Maybe somebody neutral? I mean, Amri's got good special defense. Tangola says, well, it did get the job done at least. That's true. 131, 107, yeah, even weaker. 93, no, we don't like that. 141, but not any good. 117, actually, it's Artist the Third that's probably got the best bet here. Blocks critical hits, too. Maybe Dragonite. Maybe we give Dragonite a shot at this? Just to see what's going on. I'd say we, let's use up... We have one Super Potion. I say we give that right out of the gate to Cryptic the Second here. Let's get almost all that health back. Okay, because we got some Hyper Potions and stuff, so we should be okay. But yeah, Agatha starts off with a Gengar, right? Shouldn't have any ice moves. Shouldn't have anything that can hurt Bernice. But Bernice the Second should be able to... Not Hyper Beam, of course, but... What do you got? You got Shockwave. But Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw should be hurting these guys. Yeah. It's all because of that Levitate. If it weren't for Levitate, it'd be sending Golem out. Tangola said your Gengar outlevels Agatha's first Gengar though, so you should be able to OHKO at first turn. That's actually a good point too. That's actually a good point as well. Yeah. Her second Gengar is level 58 though. Yeah, we'll have to switch for that one. So why don't we try this? We will go with that. We'll try with that. I'm gonna double check something before we actually get underway though. I'm going to check something really quick that I'm just curious about. Come on, load up, you piece of crap. See, I'm gonna use Shadow Ball instead of Psychic because of Stab, and I'm gonna hope that the Stab is enough, right? Because I've got Shadow Ball as well. So the Stab should be enough. With my special attack almost at 200. Granted, it depends on how bulky this damn Gengar is. So let's see. 54. I am stronger. So I'm faster too. Oh my Christ, look at that. Oh no, not double team. For the love of God, not double team. Thankfully, I do have Shockwave. Alright, here comes the full restore. Please tell me that was a low roll and please hit again. Hit, 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 hit. Double team, do not. I forgot, that's the problem. Double team. And let's see. It was a low roll. Okay, we did one shot. We did one shot. That must have been a really low roll. Okay, now in comes the Golbat. Should be able to Psychic Blast the Golbat without much struggle. Yep. Alright, pretty good so far. And what do you got next? You want to bring out the Haunter? Okay, Haunter, that's no problem with the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball should definitely one-shot the Haunter, no question. Okay. Tango says, ah, damn, man, that was close. Yeah, it was. And her second Gengar's level 58, yeah, so... Now I'm level 58, but still. Something to be said. Okay, now we got into the Arbok, which my attack lowers, but that's okay, because I don't need to use my attack. Let's hope that's Psychic. I don't think it's going to one-shot an Arbok. It did! Holy crap! Holy crap. Okay. The Arbok and Golbat just ain't pulling up. Alright, so Gengar versus Gengar. I'm going to go for it. Shadow Ball. Let's hope. Let's see for a crit. Yeah, not nearly enough. Shadow Ball versus Shadow Ball. If I survive this Shadow Ball. Damn. But here comes the Citrus Berry. Depends on how much it heals. I think I got this. I'm faster. My Shadow Ball did well over half. There we go. Haven't lost anybody. Beat 3 out of 4 Elite Four members. Had to use a couple potions. I got a Hyper Potion just with his name right on it. No problem there. We're doing really good considering we have a lacking of healing items, of course. Let's heal up Cryptic the second. And just to be on the safe side in case, because we're probably going to need him, Artist the third. There we go. Now, the team's at full. Now to start off against Lance. We're going to use Artist the third. We don't really need Dragonite yet. Even though we literally grabbed Dragon Claw for this very thing. And we do have Shockwave. I trust the Thunderbolt of Lapras over the Shockwave to one-shot. I mean, we can compare. So, the summary status is 138 special attack for the Thunderbolt versus 150 for the Shockwave. Yeah, I'd say we keep Lapras out and we start with Lapras. Tango said that was close and a nice sweep. It was a nice sweep. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go. I want to use an Ether on Artist's Thunderbolt. Just to be on the safe side. And we'll use one on Cryptic's Psychic. There we go, just in case. And boom, let's start up against Lance. Lance, who leads the Elite Four. Lance, who I am going to wreck. See, this is why this stream's going to be less than an hour, regardless of the outcome. Because this is why I wanted to do it last stream. But just circumstances prevented it, so. Okay, starting off with the Gyarados, of course. Jump into Lapras. We get the attacks drop, but it doesn't matter. Thunderbolt time. We're doing good, but anything can happen. Critical hits, misses, a lot of bad shit can happen. Now, the Gyarados is always, as long as you got a strong Thunder-type move, Electric-type move, you're always going to win that. It's who he pulls out next. So who are you going with next? It's Aerodactyl. I'm going with the Surf. Ancient Power. Super effective. And that did a lot. Now, a Stab Surf should be enough. And it was. There goes the Aerodactyl, the one real flaw. Now here comes a Dragonair. Probably has a Thunderbolt on this Dragonair, so but our Ice Beam should be more than enough. To stab Ice Beam, or 4 levels higher. Shouldn't even be a question that we can sweep Lance with Artist III. Should be able to. He's got 2 Dragonairs. And then finally the Dragonite. Now I forget what the Dragonite has. Whether the Dragonite is the one that has the Blizzard, the Fire Blast. I always forget. I'm going to assume that the first Dragonair had the Thunderbolt. But now we're going to have a ×4 against this level 60. Should be plenty with a Stab Ice Beam, because it's ×4. And it is. Boom, completely swept. Now, I can say right now that the MVP is either going to be Artist III, who took out the entirety of Lorelei and Lance by himself, or then you have Gengar, Cryptic II, who took out Agatha, swept Agatha, and also managed to defeat Bruno almost single-handedly. So far, I think it has to go to Artist III, though. Though if you have a strong Ice type, Lance is pretty easy, especially just with that. Yeah. So now we're into the final bout, which I believe he starts off with. Once again, I believe he starts off with a Pidgeot. Let's use that Hyper Potion right here, right now. Artist said, "Let's go. I'm up." All right. Let's do this. Tangola said, "Lapras sweep. You love to see it." Yeah. All right. So if we start off, because Pidgeot. I wonder if we start with Bernisto, because the Shockwave should do something. We've got strong defense. I'm just curious. No, I think we keep well, see, got to make sure we have somebody for that fucking Charizard and that Alakazam. The Alakazam is going to be... Yeah, what are we going to do to that Alakazam? That Alakazam, we might just have to sack somebody to get a 1-up on the Alakazam, because he starts Calm Minding up again, we're fucked. Unless we get a easy pullout to Cryptic, who can Shadow Ball his ass. So it just depends. But I don't want to start off, because I don't want to start off. Yeah, alright. We're going to start with Artist III. I know he's got the Pidgeot. Yeah, okay, let's just do it. We'll see what happens. I was looking forward to seeing you. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. I am the Pokemon League champion. Do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Let's go. Gotta up the music for this. Alrighty. Let's start this off. Okay, we can definitely Thunderbolt his ass. No problem there. Should be enough. I could have Ice Beamed too, and that would have added the stab. But I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt's going to be enough. And it's not, so I should have went with the Ice Beam. We take an Aerial Ace to the face as a result. But good. Using up the full restores early. It's actually a good thing. So we use another Thunderbolt instead of the Ice Beam. This is good. Using up the full restores on Pidgeot is way better than on Alakazam or anybody else. And a critical hit next. Okay, I'll take it. A critical hit in our favor. We're up to level 59. Artist III, you going to be our MVP for the Elite Four? Well, you are kind of stacked for it. Rhydon. Really? Bringing out the Rhydon? Surf is that. Stab Surf. Gotta do it. At the same level. Yep. Stab Surf was definitely ×4. You knew it was going to happen. I don't know why he thought bringing out the Rhydon was a good idea there. Executor. And normally I'd be scared. But Ice Beam. Artist III is just a sweeping monster here. Probably 2 Ice Beams. No? Oh. What do I know? Stab Ice Beam. Of course. Boom, baby. We haven't even had to use Dragonite. We haven't even had to pull out Dragonite. And you know what? Just for the stab, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Taking the Psychic Blast. It's going to hurt. It hurt. And you're faster than me, but the Ice Beam is going to do damage. Yep, one more Ice Beam. Come on. We can survive a Psychic. I know we can. I know we can. I know we can. Yes! With 14 health remaining, we defeat the Alakazam. We don't have to worry. Now, we're generally, by the looks of it, we are not going to be sweeping. We are not going to sweep. Because bringing out the Gyarados, am I faster than the Gyarados? That is the question. Am I faster than the damn Gyarados? You know what? I don't want to chance it. I don't want to lose. I seriously do not want to lose Artist the Third at this point. I know it's the end of the game. I know it's the end of the Nuzlocke. I know we basically got this in the bag. But I still don't... And so I can lose everybody, basically, and still win. But I don't want to. So what we're going to do is, we're going to switch into the guy that we spent so much time training up. Damn, that actually hurt a lot. And I'm going to Shockwave your ass. I just want to see if the Shockwave would have been enough. Probably not. No, but 2 will do it. Use Thrash. And you're confused, and I'm about to win this whole thing. Because Charizard's coming out, and I don't want to lose Bernice either, because my defense on this guy sucks. Man, that defense is terrible, Bernice. Bernice the second, not living up to, well, Primeape died, so... let's see. Tangola said, yeah, we got ourselves an MVP already. Yeah, Artist the Third, that Lapras, swept 2 of the Elite Four and did 4 out of 6. Killed the Onix, 4 out of 6. Yeah, the MVP is just easy. Yeah. Professor Birch said, hi. Hi, Birch. How you doing? Tangola said, yeah, don't sack the Lapras. It deserves to live most out of everyone on the team. I agree. I agree. The 2 biggest MVPs, not just in the Elite Four, but in general in this game, for me, have been Cosmo the Golem and Artist the Third the Lapras. Artist has been pulling his weight the entire time, our Venusaur, but... Now, I could chance this for the speed and try for a Hyper Beam, but I don't think I outspeed this little bitch. So, what's he actually going to do? What do you think he's going to try to attack us with? Because if he uses a Fire type, well, I can't really do damage. Let's switch out into Cosmo. Let's switch out into Cosmo. We can heal up Lapras if we need to. Fire Blast. It's gonna hurt. Yep, it's gonna hurt. And with no burn though. With no burn. Air Rock Throw time. Okay, one more Fire Blast. We can take another Fire Blast. Yep. And Rock Throw, baby. Because we can't, unfortunately, because of the flying, but... Boom! One shot with Cosmo to end it out. And we didn't lose anybody. Now, we could have very easily switched out into Cosmo, healed up Lapras, you know, with a full restore, then it would have been no issue, no problem. But we didn't need to. Cosmo could one-shot that Charizard with his strong attack power, no problem. Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes. Oh, you made some mistakes. Not combining your Alakazam was a mistake. Like you did when you killed my Gyarados. So O comes here to congratulate us, and we have successfully won the Pokemon Nuzlocke with only 4 losses. 4 losses. Butterfree, Gyarados, Pidgeotto, and Primeape. All 4 pretty hefty losses. You could argue Butterfree was with us since the beginning, so you can argue like that one. Oh, well, a Pidgeotto and a Butterfree, clearly you lost them early on. I'm like, yeah, but Pidgeotto was sort of really good early game, of course. And we lost Pidgeotto on the SSN. And then, of course, we also lost... then we lost Butterfree at level 35. Gyarados was a tough loss. Gyarados was a really tough loss. And then Primeape was probably my heaviest loss. Primeape sucked to lose. So clearly, we would have had probably a really easy time, even with Primeape. Instead of using Gengar, we'd probably use Primeape up against Bruno to sweep Bruno. And Dragonite didn't really get to showcase no Hyper Beam, no nothing. So I trained up Dragonite for a Hyper Beam for nothing. But the MVP is, of course, Artist the 3rd, level 59. There's Artist the Venusaur, Cosmo, our Golem, Bernice the 2nd, our Dragonite, Amory, our Ninetales, and Cryptic the 2nd, our Gengar. What a stellar Nuzlocke. That's a stellar-ass Nuzlocke team right there. That's a damn good Nuzlocke team. So we're league champion. Took us 39. Now, to be fair to that number, of course, as I told you guys, I trained up to Trini to about like level 44, 45, and then I just wanted to, it was a snow day today, and I was like, I really want to get through the Nuzlocke. I just have the Elite Four left, so I used the Poke Hex program, the one that makes it so I can get a Gengar and a Golem. I used that to add, basically, just give myself like quick 9, 10 levels. I didn't change anything else, anything like that. Just the moveset, the TMs that I had and stuff. Not that any of it mattered. We didn't end up using Dragonite pretty much. We used Dragonite for 1 minute, for 1 second. We ended up using the Dragonite, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, wow. So we're the league champion. Congratulations. So, as I said, it was 39 hours it took us. That's with grinding and everything like that. And of course, we used the speed up function when we were grinding off stream. So take that with a grain of salt. But either way, good solid 40 hours at least, 40 hours plus to Nuzlocke LeafGreen successfully with all the hard rules in play that you can check in the description box down below. That's 2 really short streams today. That's 2 really short ones. We played Animal Crossing for like half an hour because it was raffle day, January 31st. And I hadn't played that since Christmas, so I was like, alright, I should play some Animal Crossing. And then now this one, there was nothing left to do since we did the grinding off stream. And I didn't want to bore you guys with the grinding again to start a whole stream with just me grinding for 10 levels. I didn't think that was cool, so... but yeah, Lapras, the MVP was that Lapras. Holy shit. And this is, though that being said, this is another reason why I don't mind the trade evolutions, but this is why I generally try my best not to use gift Pokemon. It's sort of reminding me here, because Lapras did like 70% of the work in this, 75% of the work in this Elite Four run, and Lapras is a gift Pokemon. You're given just a powerhouse of a Pokemon as long as you train him upright. So that's why I tend to stay away. That's why the original rule at the beginning was no gift Pokemon. That's why I've had the no gift Pokemon. Generally for X and Y Nuzlockes, because you're given an entire team of powerhouses. You're given a Kanto starter. You have your other starter. You're given a Lucario. You're given a Lapras. There's 4 out of 6 powerhouses right there that make up a solid team, right? So I generally added the no gift Pokemon rule as a result, but everyone agreed that it would have worked out just fine, I guess. So it's all good. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't sack the Lapras. We entered the Elite Four with a full team, and we left the Elite Four with a full team of winners, and only lost 4 Pokemon through the entire run. That's pretty cool. Thanks a lot to Artist Tengola and Professor Birch for being here for such a short stream. It's going to be under an hour. I guess the VOD will be up for people to check out that I successfully did it. The next game we're going to be doing is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Because I did a poll on what people wanted me to do, and it was tied, Nuzlocke and Thousand Year Door. And since I already had basically the graphics pretty much made for Pokemon, I just started that one. It was easier rather than... And in the meantime, while doing that, I managed to make the graphics for the layout for Thousand Year Door. So that's going to be a lot of fun when I start that. It won't be today, but yeah. So... yeah, so we successfully did that. So we'll be doing Thousand Year Door. I think the next Nuzlocke we'll attempt might be a black and white one. I've never played White 2 or Black 2, so maybe that'd be kind of cool to Nuzlocke, because I've never actually played the game. I played White. I played Pokemon White. I've never played Pokemon Black, Black 2, or White 2. So maybe we do one of those. That'd be kind of fun. now that we've had a successful run of LeafGreen. But that'll be after 1,000 Year Door. That'll be after 1,000 Year Door. Ozymandias is in here and says, WP. What? Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know what WP means. I'm old, guys. I'm really old. So I have no idea. But yeah. I hope everybody hits the like button and stuff. It's funny, now everybody's jumping in. Everybody's jumping in when it's all over. It's all over. 40-minute stream. We beat the Elite Four. And I guess I suppose I could have done this. I might not have. I think the levels mattered to a degree. I think those extra few levels definitely mattered. On Lapras especially. Definitely on Gengar. So I'm glad that I didn't go in with the level 52s and stuff. Because you can sit back and regret, like, maybe I could have done the Elite Four at level 53, 54, 52 with everybody. But yeah. Tangola says WP. Tangola means WP means well played. Oh, well played. Oh, thank you very much then, Ozymandias and Tangola. Yeah, well played, well played. So yeah, the exciting part is that that's another one on this channel that you can check off the box. My intention is to at least go all the way to Gen 6 and get from Gen 1 all the way to Gen 6 and have all successes across all versions. That means LeafGreen, Fire Red, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Yellow, Silver, Gold, Red, Blue, all of them. I so far have a successful Yellow, I have a successful Silver, I have a successful now LeafGreen, I have a successful Blue. I don't know, do I have a successful Ruby? Ruby or Sapphire? I have a successful Sapphire. Successful Sapphire. I have a failed Fire Red on the channel. I have a failed Ruby on the channel. I have a failed Diamond on the channel. I don't know if I have any other failures on the channel. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah. Tangola says, well, take care, man. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Sorry that it's so short. It's only 42 minutes. People are jumping in. The view count has been rising steadily in the likes in the last like 5 minutes. And now we gotta end the stream. It's like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna go eat a late lunch. Stay tuned for some other playthroughs and stuff. There will be more Nuzlocks in the future. As I said, maybe we'll do a Gen 5 one, since I've never attempted a Gen 5 one. I've never attempted one, and I've never done one on this channel, period. So maybe Gen 5 for something a little fresher. I know that'll appease Artist, because Artist is in here all the time like, oh my god, you're playing another Kanto game. Of course you are. I like Kanto, okay? It's the best games. But anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed. I really do. I can't believe it's now 12 views, 13. It keeps rising. People keep joining, and now that we're done. Shit. I started the wrong time. I should have started this now. I should have started this run at like right now at 3 o'clock instead of at 2:30. Then probably had more content. But yeah. So I just said good night or good day or whatever. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, it's been a slice, and we'll be back here with definitely more Nuzlocke challenge. You can bet on that. Next one, as I said, is Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Might be starting that maybe this week, maybe by the weekend. We'll have to wait and see. But thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you back here next time. Toodles, sayonara, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'm a Pokemon master now, bitches.